What's going on, everybody? Avik from Gaming Ahead here to review Dante's Inferno, brought to you by Visceral Games, the guys behind Dead Space and the guys behind The Godfather, one of the best games ever made. Right. Anyways, Dante's Inferno, guys, is the next God of War clone. That's what everybody's labeling it because it's too obvious that, you know, the developers took everything that was great about that franchise and bringing it into this title. But they have their own solid storyline that's great all the way through. And we're going to run you through what Dante Inferno has to offer. Dante's Inferno is based on Inferno, which happens to be the first book of the Divine Comedy. And throughout this, you go through the 9 stages of hell, basically, which is what the game introduces to you as chapters, and ultimately concluding with the battle with Lucifer. Lucifer basically has taken your bride-to-be from you, Beatrice, and your whole journey is to get the revenge and to understand what have you done that was wrong, what were your sins, and what are you being punished for? Why is Beatrice now on Lucifer's side instead of yours? And that's where the adventure begins and picks off. Beatrice! So now let's talk about the gameplay, the most crucial part of Dante's Inferno. The controls are really solid, really firm, very easy to get used to right off the bat. The attacks are pretty basic, guys. You get a simple command to do your fast, quick little move. And then you also get a heavy hitting move, which is pretty powerful as well. Then you also get the cross, which is your magic abilities. Basically, when you're in combat and you get to the point where you're about to annihilate an enemy, you get to choose whether you want to punish them and be unholy about it, or abolish them and play this little mini game to try to send them to heaven. Which is pretty cool. The minigame is nice, and I like how it's challenging. And if you're good at it, it only gets harder.
Peace be with you.
Whereas if you choose to punish, it's just a simple kill, really fast, and you just move on. So I would see why most gamers would want to punish almost anybody they come across in this game.
Please don't take me back!
However, if you choose to play holy, you'll be granted more stuff like more health, more magic, more protection, shield, better magic moves, and you could upgrade everything, guys, in this game. You could not only upgrade your weapons, but you could upgrade your cross, you could upgrade your abilities, you could upgrade all your moves and have such a big move set. There's no way you could play through this game one time and try to upgrade everything in the upgrade tree. It's actually really massive. But I recommend that if you play through, choose one of the sides, guys. Either choose to punish everybody or choose to be holy. That way you could reach the level 7, which is the highest upgrade abilities that you could get. And once you get those, I think you'll have no problems going through this game. However, that doesn't go along with saying that the game is very challenging. There are very specific enemies that require specific moves at specific times to try to take out, and those become more challenging, and over time you just don't get bored with the combat. It's seamless and it's fun all the way through, all the way to the end of the game. Alright, guys, just to show you an example and a glimpse of what a boss battle is like in Dante's Inferno, I'm going to show you guys this boss battle right here, which is actually grand and epic. It only took me one time to try to take him out, but it'll take you guys a couple times to run through it, I guarantee it. And much like most of the boss battles, it's going to take 3, 4, 5 times, especially the last boss, to try to actually beat these guys. The cool thing is that once you do get to him, I mean, check out these moves that you have to complete to try to, take out the bad guy. And ultimately, like we said, it's going to end with a climax that's coming up right now. Oh my god! Ah! That's some vicious stuff right there, guys. This is why the game is bloody and gruesome, and it's gonna make your insides turn sometimes because it is nasty. Dante's Inferno obviously has platforming as well. Very simple, guys. You guys could climb certain sections of the walls. You guys could also shoot grapple hook. You know, you shoot your Sith as a grapple hook. You could climb ropes. You could swing with ropes. All the essentials and all the different layers and functionalities of platforming is in Dante's Inferno. Also included in Dante's Inferno is, besides upgrades and all that other stuff that comes in games nowadays, you also get relics, which is technically perks, which is obvious in most games. But these relics, you actually need to find them throughout the game. It's not like you get them as you progress through the game. You need to find them. There's some bosses that reward you with these relics.
Redeem yourself, brother. Use my soul wisely. Beatrice. Sister.
In terms of graphics, guys, visually speaking, this game is very fluid, very crisp, very solid. That's what we expect from action-packed games, because when there's all these enemies at one time and you're taking everybody out specifically, just as you please, combat-wise, this game is as fluid as it gets visually. There are some stuff that they did with like the lava effects, the boiling blood, people just being, you know, eviscerated, literally, like to crumbled bits. And they've done such a great job making you feel those emotions, feeling those impacts. The visual effects in the game, whether it's cloud or dust or blood or whatever it is highly detailed, very gruesome at times, and just really, really well done. The way the story is told in Dante's Inferno is really unique. They have these animated shorts, basically, that they run you through, and they're really nice looking, and they really get the story across as, you know, quickly and as efficiently as possible.
Not us! Fight with me, Crusaders! Spill the blood of heathens! There is no shame! Beatrice!
My favorite part of the storytelling is definitely the CG. It's top-notch CG at its prime for Dante's Inferno, and every time they had the CG cutscenes come into the game, transition into the game, big thumbs up, and it was a spectacle all the way through.
Can deny me my rights.
You're gonna notice this game has badass music. Whenever there's combat, the music is fierce. Whenever there's eerie stuff going on and they make you feel like you're in a nightmare, the music freaks you out. And whenever it's subtle, it's just so calm and beautiful. You know, they did a really good job. Visceral Games, again, came through with a breakthrough solid title, Dante's Inferno. Huge thumbs up. We're expecting a sequel, I hope, very soon. The game is actually pretty lengthy. It's about 8 to 10 hours if you're an average gamer. If you're pretty good like me, probably 6 to 7. With that being said, guys, that's Avik from Gaming Ahead. That's a review for Dante's Inferno. We'll be bringing you guys more reviews down the line.